One Augustana professor is lending a helping hand to incoming Ukrainian refugees. She's the founder of a local nonprofit that helps those families find homes and get on their feet. News 8's Nina Burns joins us live in studio for a special report tonight. Good evening, Nina.
Good evening, John. What started off as sponsoring refugee families quickly turned into a full-blown nonprofit. That's after the founder of the organization witnessed the need for this type of assistance firsthand. I sat down with two different families Iowa Nice is sponsoring, who show us how fleeing a war zone is just the first obstacle on the path to freedom.
2, 1.
Celebrating a home away from home. A home away from war.
What was the journey like to get here?
Fleeing a war zone is just the first obstacle on the path to safety. Now, refugees in America. The Gidjimanova family faces new challenges like language barriers.
The first day of the war, we woke up at 5 a.m. from loud, high-profile, multiple shelling. And there is that day both Sofia and Angelina were very worried, as well as we were very scared to fall asleep at night in silence.
The family currently lives in a rental home, set up by the creator of a local nonprofit, Angela Bowens.
Iowa Nice is an organization that was put together as a not-for-profit with two primary objectives.
Iowa Nice aims to help those who sponsor Ukrainian refugees and help refugee families get on their feet.
We're actually also raising money to help them cover their first month's rent, help them get groceries the first few weeks they get here, because as brand new people in this country, they don't have Social Security cards, work authorizations, they don't have access to any benefits.
But the nonprofit needed more housing.
I had two families that I had agreed to sponsor. And at that point, I had stopped in to talk to one of our local business leaders, Greg Gannon, and I said, hey, do you know of any housing? And he said, well, let me work on that.
What we've done now is that we have formed a limited liability company.
President and CEO of DeWitt Bank and Trust, Greg Gannon, securing that additional housing for the nonprofit.
We closed on the purchase of our first home last week. A family is moving into that home tomorrow. We have enough funds raised to put toward a second home.
Currently moving into that home is another Ukrainian family, the Zakharchenkos, the family of four coming from an underground bunker in Ukraine.
When we coming from Ukraine, we take only 2 suitcases because 15 minutes I stay at home, and my husband said now very many rockets coming from Russia in Ukraine. We have 15 minutes, we can go.
Leaving their country.
My husband not want to go from Ukraine, but very many rockets all time coming and near our house.
After their neighbors, a family of 8 died in a bombing.
Something new for me. New house.
Their 12-year-old son, Pasha, still adjusting to this new normal.
Life here is chill. I mean, I leave many my friends, my coach, my family. It's difficult.
But the Gidjimanova's 10-year-old daughter, Sofia, is quickly adapting to a new school.
What number is that again? Do you remember?
17.
Already making friends, using her iPad to communicate while she learns English.
I really enjoy living in America. Ukraine has no black squirrels.
Both of these families share the same worry.
Work, lives, happy. Maybe Angelina daughter come here, the USA.
And looking a new job.
Despite the amount of education and success the families had in Ukraine, language barriers limit job opportunities.
What they're able to get right now are close to minimum wage jobs. But yes, we are connecting them with employers, and they're getting the opportunity to work here.
Leaning on the community for help.
And they're so full of gratitude, and they can't believe the time and the effort that our community has put into helping them. We need to give back. This is a place to do it. These people need our help, and they need it now.
Nina Burns, WQAD, News 8. Bowen says it's the lack of government funding that is why they're not getting the money they need right now. And that is also because she formed the nonprofit so quickly. The deadline for government grants had already passed by the time she had approval. Back to you, John.
Alrighty, thank you, Nina. And for ways you can help Iowa Nice's mission, you can visit our website at WQAD.com.